Good morning, everyone. Well, we're past the peak of the activity, but we've still got a rain chance to talk about, especially in the eastern half of the state. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast starting at 8 a.m. this morning, talking about rain chances for the morning commute. And really, I got to mention the good chance of rain for the morning commute from O'Neill, Kearney, and on to the east. Still have to leave in the chance for everyone. Notice a little bit of green showing up even over in the Panhandle, but not as much as in the eastern half of the state. Still a possibility you might get lucky and drive in between the gaps that will be out there, but I certainly want to mention the chance for the morning commute. The good news is no longer worried about severe storms. Could there still be a couple weak storms out there? Yes, most likely going to be shower activity. So when is the rain going to come to an end? Well, I still think it's certainly going to be around through the morning hours. Here we are at 11 a.m., but notice not as much showing up. So already some improvement, really transitioning from scattered showers and weak storms to just some isolated showers. Still got to keep the chance in even in the western part of the state, but I still think the better chance in the eastern part of the state. Even into the early afternoon, have to keep the chance in there for the eastern part of the state, but at this point the chance is going to be very small. We're just talking about a few stray showers, and I think the chance will be over with for western and central Nebraska. And by the late afternoon, just in time for the homebound commute, no chance of rain to talk about, and the clouds will be breaking up. There'll be a lot of sunshine, and I think most importantly, it's going to be feeling a lot better than yesterday. Look at these temperatures. Big improvement over the extreme heat we were seeing yesterday. We're talking about high temperatures mainly in the mid-80s, maybe a few spots getting into the upper 80s. Also going to be breezy this afternoon across the state, gusts 20, 25 miles per hour. So let's jump ahead to tomorrow morning, and good news for the morning commute tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be any rain around. In fact, it's probably going to be difficult to see even clouds. There's going to be a lot of sunshine around, and I think that's going to be the story for much of the day tomorrow, looking like a quiet day with pretty comfortable humidity levels. I think for a lot of folks, temperature's going to be about the same. We might see a few more spots in the upper 80s, but a lot will probably top out in the mid-80s in the late afternoon. I think we might see the temperatures rise a little bit more in the western part of the state. There we might see some high temperatures get back into the low 90s. Not going to be much wind anywhere in the state tomorrow, though I do think most of the day is going to be dry. I do have to mention, as we get into the early evening hours, an area of showers and storms pushing into the western half of the state. I do think it's only during the early evening hours, though, and it's going to fizzle out by midnight, not pushing any farther east than maybe about the Broken Bow, Kearney area. So the eastern half of the state going to be staying dry for tomorrow night.